Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday, and you are a beautiful soul. I want to thank or acknowledge my subscribers for hitting that subscribe button and allowing me to show up in their algorithm feed, or possibly be able to easily find me just by hitting the who they subscribe to and then their list. So I want to thank you for that. So we're going to jump right in here. I have called in Sovereign and cleared the air, meditated, all that kind of good stuff. So we are going to close our eyes, take a deep breath, in for 4, hold for 3, out for 7. I've got 2 cards here. Page of Wands. Can you see that on there? Kind of. 9 of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Six of Wands. Two cards. 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 2 cards. Page of Swords. The Fool. Seven of Pentacles is the underlying energy here. Drinking my tea. It's green apple caffeinated. Oh dear. But I just love the taste of it. Almost has a green apple mint kind of flavor to it. It's very nice, actually. Okay, back to you. Okay. It seems as though you've been, I feel like you've been turned away. Either you didn't get the promotion you wanted, the job you wanted. I feel like you have all the motivation, you have all the motivation, the independence, and all that kind of stuff for whatever this is. But I think there's been some rejection or fear of rejection. This 7 of Cups, to me, normally that would represent too many options. But this is, to me, you've closed yourself off. With this 7 of Pentacles here, you've closed yourself off from options. You've had, you've got one track, one way you want to go. And although you do have a little bit of a, I feel like a fear of sabotage, that you limit your options. And for you in the past, this has worked because you've not gotten where you are now if it hadn't worked that way. It seems to me that there's I do want to encourage discernment when consulting tarot or any other spiritual or mystical pathway. But to me, this feels like, this here feels to me like there's got to be something of value. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean financial value, okay? But there's like resources or anything like that, like a house, real estate. But this could also be legacy. Like maybe you have a pocket watch to pass down, that kind of thing. Or heirloom, heirloom. But it feels to me like this is now, you're at a point now where this is got some kind of value behind it. There's a solid value behind it. And this for me is like you trying to find something that is, or needing to find something that is going to ensure that this is stays stable or growing. Okay. Okay. Sovereign, can you provide additional commentary, clarity, advice? Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Moon. That is saying to me you could have achieved, whether or not you limited your options, you would have achieved whatever it is that you wanted. Okay. 2 cards. 5 of Cups. 3 of Swords. The Tower. Tower's coming out. Oh, that was my bad. The Hermit. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, she's a bit mysterious, hey? Can you see that over there? Oh, you can see it. Okay. Like I said, it feels like you limit your options, and but now you've been successful. This has worked for you in the past, but now there's something that has value on the line. It's got to be looked after properly. It's got to be solid. And for whatever this is, you're a novice. You have you're not an amateur. This is, I feel like this is totally out of the realm of your, or the scope of your knowledge, or the realm of your abilities even. This is where I think you are, okay. So like I said, limiting your options in the past has worked for you, and this just seals it for me. You have, so we have 7, 7, 7, right? You have reasons, for whatever reasons, you've put these limitations as boundaries. This has provided you with an appearance of independence, appearance of, I'll call it soft power. Um, and it seems to me like that the moon under the Six of Wands, that there would have, regardless if you had taken every option, whichever way you went, you would have had some sort of success. There would have been some sort of success. It feels to me this the act of limiting options has the limiting options has limited your knowledge, if that makes sense. Okay, so you don't have those other experiences. And it feels to me that when you're trying to solidify what this, I'll call it legacy, okay? When you're trying to make it solid, make it so it can't put security around it somehow, so that it doesn't get evaporated, doesn't go away, doesn't get lost. There seems to me that there's some sort of, I'm going to call it deception. And this, I feel like this is because maybe you have relied on someone else, and by expanding your options, and they've somehow deceive you, disappoint you. It's like your first experience of going outside of your comfort zone, and you get deceived, like the very first time in this, for this particular type of scenario, this type of message. I feel like this is going to push you back to restricting the options. But this feels to me like this is not, you've got to keep, there's somebody out there that knows what they're doing, can help you with this. So I feel like that this feels to me like it's a security breach. Okay? Against this. Okay. So is there any advice? We'd like to have some advice, please, here, Sovereign, because it seems as though this is leaving us more confused. And so, is there any advice, or is there something I'm missing here that's not playing out like it should? 9 of Cups. Seven of Cups. Jupiter, otherwise known as the Hierophant. Okay, so Your advice here is your Nine of Cups is getting what you want. So take the path that is, in your experience, would get you what you want. And if that includes limiting your options, then follow your pattern, okay? I feel like, though, this could take a little while. Is this something you can clarify, confirm? 2 cards. The High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. Okay. There's a gut feeling here. It seems to me like you had a gut feeling about this. Or you will have a gut feeling about this. And this is like, your intuition doesn't lie. You may misinterpret it, but your intuition doesn't lie. Okay? This Nine of Swords makes me feel like this person, they knew your pattern. But anyway. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is you may be you're going to get yourself, you're not going to get yourself into, but you're going to find yourself in a position where there's something, I'm calling it extremely heavy, but it's abundance beyond, okay? And it feels to me like you've been kind of put in charge, or you are the owner of this abundance. But you now need to find a way to secure it. So somehow keep its value, or stop it from getting stolen, all those kinds of things that there's some kind of security. This will be out of your sphere of knowledge. This will be out of your realm of abilities. In the past, your success you've attributed your success in any of your endeavors to limited options. And it's as though, even though you went on those limited options, if you had expanded your options, you would have found success either way. I don't think that there would have been any opportunity to fail. This has brought you this coming out of your realm of knowledge, and now needing to do something get something from outside. Because you've never allowed yourself to have more than a couple options, and you now have to expand that, that has allowed deception in. And I think it will end your adventure of more options. Now, like I said, you get what you want when you follow the pattern previous that got you what you wanted. Your intuition doesn't lie. You may misinterpret it, but your intuition doesn't lie. Pay attention to it. If you think that you're being deceived, if you're getting an I don't know for an answer from somebody that should know, then I think that this is when you should be following your gut, okay? Now, it feels to me like you're, for the time being, how you have addressed this security of this legacy, of this abundance. I feel like you're limiting you're the one in charge. And although and you want it, and your intention is to keep it that way. Your intention is to keep it that way. So this could be anything. This could be anything from a business, some kind of business thing, a lottery win. It could be a new position in your job that pays well. Maybe it's been offered to you and or will be offered to you, and are you in a position to take it? Okay, maybe keep that in mind. So we're going to do a trinket. Haven't done one of those in a while, or haven't done one of those ever, I should say. This is my first time doing a trinket pull. So I have cats, wine glasses, fruits and vegetables, hearts, butterflies, flowers, a tool, dice. So let's see. Let's see what trinket is we can pull out of here. Okay, so we have, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I put it on something with a light color behind it. Can you see it that way? Kind of. Maybe not. There we go. It is a goddess, like a sun goddess. Okay. So for me, this is a following or keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your eye on what it is that you're attempting and the outcome that you are working towards or hoping to affect. One more trinket. Okay, we have here, we have the tulip. Springtime, new beginnings, new, fresh starts, fresh, new. See that or not? Maybe I'll put my hand behind it. There you go. There you go. That turned out better. So we have keeping your eye on the prize and new beginnings, new starts, new fresh starts. With this fool here. Let me know if you resonate with this reading. And if you enjoy my interpretation, I ask that you smash that like button. And if you want to see more of my messages in your algorithm, hit the subscribe, and that you can find my channel more easily if you decide that you want to just peruse it. I do want to acknowledge my subscribers, and I hope to see you again here soon. Thank you for staying to the end. My name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. Namaste.